Hi, welcome to my channel, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video, I wanted to share some of my favorite devotional books, and it was hard to pick. I mean, I have a lot, and I would say, throughout the years, you collect them, you read them, but some of them are very. There's some authors that I really enjoy, and it's a good way to start your day or just any part of your day. So I'm just going to start with, for the morning, I had seen this book many times, on Amazon, and it was just on Goodreads, it was very well, highly recommended. So it's from Paul David Tripp, New Morning Mercies, a daily gospel devotional. And I'll just read you briefly from what it says in the cover. 365 gospel-centered devotions for the whole year. Mornings can be tough. Sometimes a hearty breakfast and strong cup of coffee just aren't enough, offering more than a rush of caffeine. Best-selling author Paul David Tripp wants to energize you with the most potent encouragement imaginable, the gospel. Forget behavior modification or feel-good aphorisms. Tripp knows that what we really need is an encounter with the living God. Then we'll be prepared to trust in God's goodness, rely on his grace, and live for his glory each and every day. Chock full of getting your day started, getting you to reflect. So there you have basically just, your date. You have at the top here a quote, or just a thought, I should say, for that day. And then for further reading, always at the bottom is a scripture verse. I highly recommend, if you're looking for a good devotional. I mean, it says morning devotional, but for me, I can read devotionals at any time. But this is a great one to start your morning. Okay, so the next two I have are by this author. Her name is Cherry Hill. Cherry Hill, I came across, this was many years ago. She had a lot of books out that I found. They were small, but they were so encouraging. They just spoke to me, and just easy reading, very comforting. I know if I grabbed her book and opened up at any page, not just the date of the particular day, but at any page it would just encourage me so much. He whispers your name. And I like the size. This is a smaller size, and it comes with the tab, the ribbon. Her books all of these are from Amazon. I'll list the links down below. But in this book, she has this divided. Okay, I'm going to show you by topic, which is really great. Because if you are going through something, it doesn't mean like just because today is May 20th, you have to stick to, May 20th. So here's, in the back here is the topical index, which lists things like anxiety, faith, prayer, grace, help, seek the Lord's strength, forgiveness. Maybe you're going through something really challenging and you want to read the devotionals for that topic. That's why she has that topical index, which I think is really nice. Then she has notes in the back. And I like Bible journaling, and I think just the way I love how it's just pretty. It's pretty, and this is like a soft leather-like cover. I just like this author tremendously. I get her books. And this is her latest book that I got. And this one is a devotional, 365 days, the journey with Jesus, trusting Jesus amidst the storms of life and experiencing the perfect peace of his presence. Another soft leather-like cover. Her books are just, so they're pretty. And the topics, I'll just read table of contents. Section 1, the storm. Section 2, don't you care? Finding faith through your doubt. Seeking God in your struggles. Facing your anger and anxiety. I mean, the topics are endless. As I said before, she is very, very relatable. So once you open the book, you go by the date, if you choose to, or topic. So she has the title, like I'll just say for this one, it says, In Your Weakness. Then she will have a scripture verse on the top. She will then have her devotional part. And then at the end of every one, it's a faith thought. So this one I'm just going to read. Find time to truly rest. Sit quietly in God's presence and listen for his voice as you pray. In what way do you need God to bless you in this moment? Let him strengthen your faith. Through his promise, as you eagerly wait for your prayers to be answered. The next three I'm going to, I think a lot of people are familiar with, devotionals that I find very encouraging for whatever you're going through, is Sarah Young's devotionals. Okay, Jesus Calling. Now, this one, all of her books comes in a smaller version. She has different hardback, softback, smaller version. I chose to get the larger print. Just sometimes for my eyes, I find it easier on the eyes. But this is Jesus Calling, and this one is Enjoying Peace in His Presence. And this is basically, it's just telling you a little bit about it. It's a 365-day devotional. Jesus Calling is written as if Jesus himself is speaking directly to you. Words of encouragement, comfort, and reassurance of his unending love. These writings are based on Jesus' own words of hope, guidance, and peace within Scripture, penned by one who loves him and reveres his word. These much-loved devotions will help you look forward to your time with the Lord, experience a deeper relationship with Jesus as you savor the presence of the one who understands you perfectly and loves you forever. So basically set up like your devotional. You have your date, your scripture verse, and then you read the devotion, and it's always going to have your devotion. And of course, like all devotionals, they're going to have a scripture. So she has like 3 scripture verses. So Jesus Calling. Then I have the Jesus Listens. And the Jesus Listens, what I liked about this one is I did have the hard cover. It was a hardback one, but I gave that one away. But I like this one because this one is like a daily devotional prayer of peace, joy, and hope, note-taking edition. When I saw this note-taking edition, I was like, yes, because I love journaling, and this is like perfect. So as you open the book, you have your page, I didn't even fill, that's presentation page. But what I like about this one is that, as you can see, okay, just flipping to January here, you're going to have your devotional, and then you have your lines here to write. So it's like a devotional / journal, which I love. It is a beautiful, it's a beautiful book. And my last one by Sarah Young is I have Jesus Always. This is the smaller version, which is nice. Keep it in your bag. Embracing joy in his presence. This one, I believe, this is one of the older ones, 2016. Okay, copyright, yeah, this is from 2016. And basically it's the same setup. Jesus always, the date, her devotion, and then the scripture verses at the bottom. Okay, so my last set, it's so hard to choose, like, you know, which are your favorites, but this author, I'm sure we all have heard. I mean, she's Lisa Turkhurst. I know I'm not pronouncing her name right. Her books, I have a lot of her books I've read, and also she has beautiful devotionals. I mean, she has been through a lot in life. She writes like so real, so comforting. I mean, it just speaks to me, you know. This one's called Embrace. This is 100 devotions to know God is holding you close. Now this is a hardcover. It's like, you know, the cloth. And just some of the contents, I'll just read a few. Giving my first moments to God. I'm scared to pray boldly. Follow me. I mean, this book, these devotionals, if you want really something that's going to really make you think, comfort you, get your morning started, because sometimes, you know, for me, it's almost like you kind of feel, depending on the day, kind of blah, or maybe you don't know how to pray, what to pray for. You open up your devotional and it just like God speaks to you. You read something and it's like, it just encourages you. Like I said, I enjoy all of her devotionals. So that's Embraced. The other one I have is also the same size. It's like a hard cloth covered hardback book. This one is called Seeing Beautiful Again. Now this is 50 devotionals to find redemption in every part of your story. This one I got, 2021. That was about 3 years ago. So this opens up table of contents, the process before the promise, some of them step after step of unwavering obedience, 3 questions to ask before giving a response you can't take back, the only love that never fails. I mean, these, I can go on and on, but I just wanted to show you a few of my favorites. You can see here I've underlined, highlighted, underlined, like her. I can't say enough about her devotions, and I'm sure you all are familiar with her, so I won't go into too much depth. The last book I'm going to show you by her is called, now this one is a bit bigger, but this is called You're Going to Make It, 50 Morning and Evening Devotions to Unrush Your Mind, Uncomplicate Your Heart, and Experience Healing Today. And then on the back, some people say time heals all wounds, but I don't agree. I think it's while we plant in the soil of that time that determines what we yield. So this is a book about healing and about life, you know, real life, what we go through. And what I like about this book is that she has, it's a morning, you have your morning part, and then you have, see, I have written in here, so you have your morning part, and then you have your evening, you know, with questions, with prompts. So if you have maybe, struggled with devotional time, I know I do. This is something where you're going to have your morning and your evening. And yeah, so I just wanted to share these are some of my favorite devotionals. And as I said, I will link them down below. Let me know if you have any of these books. And I thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like. And I hope you all have a great day or evening. I'll see you in my next video.